up the price. It's on sale. What up? What up? What up? It's going down. Sending this. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? How y'all day going? What's up? What's up? Everybody day going alright? Y'all doing 34s or y'all rolling through the weekend? What's going down? Got a ghost in my truck. It's a ghost in my truck. A big ass ghost. I got my insurance, y'all, LLC just waiting on my MC numbers. Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. I remember you saying that, was it yesterday or a day or so ago? And I wish you much success, man. I wish you much success. You can make it, bro. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, bro. Don't let nobody tell you you can't. Oh, we got 7 people in the building. That's what's up. I'm about to get into the story right now. But the Maroon truck is down, man. Y'all can watch the last video that I just posted probably like 20 minutes ago, and it'll give you some insight of what's going on. I'm actually in a new truck. I am currently in the 2015 Freightliner Cascadia. What color is it? Y'all would want to know, huh? Tell it I said what's up. I will go to the Pete dealership soon and get my truck. What's the last video? Okay. Bet. My people say what's up, babe.
What's up, people?
She said what's up, people.
It's my birthday.
Don't nobody give a damn about your birthday, but me. Nobody cares. If y'all care about her birthday, cash at me $1. I'll give y'all my cash app. If y'all give a damn about her birthday, I'll drop it. Yeah, cash out me and I'll make sure she get that birthday bread. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate you watching all my videos, man. I appreciate all of my loyal subscribers, even the ones that aren't subscribers and they just come in and see what's going on, being nosy. I appreciate everybody in the building. So, as you know, like I just said, I'm in a new truck, white 2015 Freightliner Cascadia. Right now I'm in New York, right outside of Syracuse, getting loaded. Yeah, it is cold out here, bro. I'm in New York. Nah, I ain't took no shower yet, bro. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get loaded, and I'm gonna shoot up to drive for about 2 hours, then catch a flying J or something like that to use my points. Okay, that's what's up, bro. I can't wait to see your journey, man, or you talk about it, even if you don't do videos or whatever. I can't wait to hear about it. Because one day I will be getting my authority, Crazy Bubba, in Green Bay. Hey! I remember Green Bay time was back when I was with Snyder, man. Snyder, Pumpkin Patch. Snyder ain't too bad for a company gig, man. I was there. Oh, you doing 34? That's what's up. Hope you guys got your phone now. Well, you on YouTube right now, so you doing something. You know what I'm saying? When I was my 34, when I was a company driver, I had my PlayStation in the truck. I had like this box. It had my PlayStation in it. It folded up and it was a screen. You know what I'm saying? So I like to play my little NBA 2K, whatnot. I wasn't into Call of Duty yet, but I'm into it now. But I ain't got no TV or nothing like that in my truck, and I really don't want to do the TV thing. It's like, to me, it's just too much. I got my iPad, I got my phone, I got everything I need, man. I don't need no TV in my truck taking no space. Because you never know, I just might need that space for something. I'll do a few, I'll get your number, we'll rap. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. My email for anybody that want to get in contact with me. Wait for football game tomorrow. That's what's up. What game you waiting on, bro? My email, if anybody want to get in contact with me, my email is TWON Williams WILLIAMS 32 at Gmail. So if anybody want to contact me or chop it up, you can reach me there. I'm gonna repeat the email again. It's TWON Williams WILLIAMS 32 at gmail.com. If you want to get in touch with me, boom, there it is. I even drop it in the comments when I'm done doing this live. So let me get into this truck, man. Packers, the Packers, hey. I ain't got nothing to say about the Packers, but I can say this, man. Honestly, I love football, but I don't know, last couple years, last 2 or 3, I would say last 2 years, I ain't really been on it like that, man. I went to a Texans game last season, but I don't really be on it like that, man. Like football, just I be out on the road. I got access to watch the games and stuff like that. I really don't be. Maybe it just don't excite me like it used to. Right? Maybe if I was getting paid, or maybe I need to figure out how to get paid by watching football. Maybe I need to gamble or bet on the games or something like that so I can get paid. Then it'll spark my interest a little more. But I played football pretty much all of my youth, and I watched it a lot, so I'm kind of football out, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, the Maroon truck, man. So the Maroon truck been through a lot. It been through a lot. I was at Landstar for a year and a half. Football, money, and wifey. Already in that order. In that order, just like that. But that truck, I was with Landstar for a year and a half with that truck. Then I sat that truck for like 6 months, and I rode teams with my dad in that truck for about 4 months. And in those 4 months, my dad, with me paying him, he saved a little over $20,000 in that time frame, in the 4 months, and he got his truck. 2 of those months, we rode teams for about I would say 6 to 7 months, but like two months, we was down for like 2 months because somebody hit my truck. If you go back and watch the video, somebody hit my truck. We had a case or whatever against that company and shit like and stuff like that, and we had a little lawsuit against them, which we got our little money from that. I'm gonna say this, hey, cuz, did you have to put me down on that deposit? Texas truck sales. Man, I put 10 bands down at Texas truck sales, bro. Like 10 bands. I'm gonna get into all of that, bro. So when my dad got his truck, we jumped out of my truck, transferred all my stuff from my truck to his truck. We rode teams in his truck at Fort Air still. Well, from March of 2018 to January of 2019, I think. No, 2019 of March to 2020 January, when I jumped out the truck with my dad. I jumped out of his truck, and we were in his truck. He got his truck from Arrows. So we ran teams in that truck. I put some miles on that truck. That truck, the mileage is sitting at 780,000 miles right now. Exclamation thoughts. I'm gonna send you an email. I don't know if you're watching this or gonna watch this or catch it on the replay, but if you could send me an email before I send you an email. I just want to talk to you about something that's going on with the truck. Maybe I can blow by this issue that I'm having with it. Basically, man, that truck, it wasn't a bad truck. That truck lasted for 3 years before, I started having serious issues with it. 3 years. Now, I'm going to say 3 years out of a used truck, that's solid. If you get 3 years out of a used truck, man, you're doing great. So I got 3 years, probably 3.5 years out of it before it crapped out on me. this happened right after I bought my trailer. I cashed out on my trailer. Yeah, I cashed out on my trailer. I spent $13,000 on this reefer trailer, and I probably ended up putting about 2 racks into it. But it's a good trailer. It frees the hell out of shit. It was a good deal on it. I got it from Utility Trailer. That's another video within itself. What up, Miles Watkins? That truck, after I bought that trailer and I leased onto another carrier, basically the truck messed up. I tried a little local thing with that truck as well. That didn't work. So I'm just talking about my downfalls, man. Like, a lot of people don't talk about the downfalls. Like, you might not see me talk about downfalls as much. I don't really have. That Maroon truck didn't give me a lot of issues. That's why I wasn't really talking about issues like that with that truck. I didn't have a lot of issues with it. The little small issues I had, I fixed myself and I posted it. I fixed the EGR sensor on that truck. I fixed it was clogged. The truck couldn't breathe or something like that. I broke that down, and the pipes and stuff, I cleaned those pipes out, and then the check engine light went away. I didn't have no issues after that. One second. I had no issues after that. Let me get a water, man. Hold up. So, and I had the DEF system on the truck for the duration of, I want to say, after 3 years. I had the DEF taken off. It was off for about a year. Once the warranty ran out, and I had a couple of DEF issues with the DEF heater line, and I should have took it to Freightliner to get that fixed, because it was just a DEF heater line. Well, I don't know if it was a DEF sensor injector, bro. It was from when I took it to the shop, where the code was reading, I did research on the code. It was saying the DEF heater line. So I went to get that fixed. It cost me $1,100. I got that fixed. Then got back on the road in the Maroon truck. When we were at Ford Air. And what happened was the truck started derating. Probably so, that buildup, probably so. The truck started derating. So what happened was, I had got the filters baked too, man. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have got new filters. I heard you shouldn't bake the filters, just buy new filters, but I got the filters baked, and it cost the same. I paid about $3,300 to get the filters baked and put back on, which I should have just went with new filters, or I should have just deleted it right then and there. But I'm gonna say this. The deletion was done properly. People gonna holler, it wasn't done right, blah, 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 blah. So what happened was, I should have took the truck to Freightliner, man, and got it fixed right out. That truck probably would still be running right now. Houston, Texas in the building already. What up, Wise Al? I see you. So I should have took that truck to Freightliner and got the DEF heater lines fixed the right way, and I probably wouldn't have to deal with that, the truck derating and stuff like that. And I was in Oklahoma, man, and I didn't want to go to any shops out there or, nothing like that to get it fixed. So what I did was I called Ford Air. They had somebody come rescue the load. Boom, they rescued the load. And once they rescued the load, I called the tow place, and they towed me from Oklahoma to Houston. Now that costed $2,200. I did that. I paid the $2,200. So I paid $2,200 for the tow. Previously, I paid $1,100 to go to the shop, so that's $3,300. And then I paid for the delete. Probably shouldn't be talking about this, but whatever. I paid for the delete. I'm no longer in that truck. The delete was $2,500. And that's about the price of the delete on the Freightliner Cascadia or whatever. I paid for the delete, boom. For off-road purposes. But I paid for the delete. That was $2,500. So we had what I said, 11 plus 33, or we had 4,400. And then the $2,500, that put us at what, like 60. what 60 something, right at, I'm gonna say 7 grand. That put us at 7 grand. There was another thing I did. I can't remember what I did, but that costed about 2 racks as well. I spent about 9 grand on that truck when the death issues were going on, and I got told and everything like that. I was like, man, let me just get this shit deleted. So I got deleted. Once I got that thing deleted, man, for off-road purposes, that truck was running like a champ. I'm talking about, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't no speed demon or speed devil, but one time I was rolling with these guys on the highway. I don't know what highway I was on. And I was rolling with these guys, some cattle haulers, right? You know, they be hauling ass. They be doing about 80, 90. And man, it was about 3 of them motherfuckers, right? I was on my way to Cali. You know, speed limit like 55 in Cali. You know, I'm talking about some illegal shit right now, but I'm on my way to Cali. I'm with these goddamn cattle haulers and shit, man. I'm right between them. I'm right between the 3 of them jokers, man. I was doing probably about 87 miles an hour, probably closer to 90. We was all hauling. That's my first time ever going that fast. I've never went that fast before. I know it's dangerous, and our tires ain't supposed to be over like 75 miles an hour. But you know, when you get that shit deleted, man, it's like it runs like a brand new truck. But one thing I noticed when I got the deletion, my RPMs were a little off. Now it's a 10-speed automatic. The Maroon truck is a 10-speed automatic, and I felt like the RPMs were off just a little bit, and I feel like that truck was spec'd out for Maverick transportation, because it's an old Maverick truck, and the truck wasn't spec'd to go as fast as I was going, or whatever the case may be. I think they got it built for whatever purposes they got it built for, whatever, for their speed and fuel economy and all that kind of fuel efficiency and all that kind of stuff. So I had the DEF. It was going off the truck for probably about a year, maybe a year and some change. But I felt like something was gonna happen to the truck, either the turbo, the engine, or something, because the RPMs, when I'm at 70, when I'm at like 70, 75, the RPMs are over 1500, and I'm in 10th gear, and the RPMs are like 1700. Like, the RPM should not be at 1700 when you are maxed out. It shouldn't be like that. But I didn't do my due diligence to go backtrack and go to somebody else and see like why my RPMs was blah. So that was my fault. So what happened was, after I bought the trailer, when I had the Maroon truck, I had the whole Reaper trailer, paid for cash. And it's like I started having issues with this truck. I started having I pulled over one day, and it's like my shit was smoking. I had a lot of blow-by going on, and oil was spewing from the bottom right side by the close by the turbo, but not. It wasn't coming from the turbo. It was coming from the little actuator thing. It's like it got a black. It's either it's like it got some metal on it, but it's like black on the top or the bottom, and it got little ridges in it and stuff like that. If anybody get up under their hood and look at, they know you should know what I'm talking about. It's on the passenger side. So it was a lot of blow-by going on and smoking, and oil was spewing all on the passenger side, on the side skirt. Within the steps, you can see all the oil in there and stuff like that. So I'm like, man. And at this point, I'm all the way in North Carolina, Virginia, wherever the hell I was when this issue was going on. I live in Houston. I'm like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna make it home. I hope I make it home. I had no other choice, because I went to a shop. They changed that part, and it still got blow-by and spewing out oil like crazy. So I'm like holding my head. I'm frustrated. I don't know what to do. At this point, I'm like, damn, my truck done. I just bought this trailer. With the money I paid for this trailer, I could have dumped it in the engine, or it's a lot of things that could have went differently with my situation. So me personally, like, I always want to keep a certain amount of money in my bank account Like I don't ever want to be like with one truck and one trailer. Like my thing is to never be under 20,000, because with 20,000 you can go buy a new truck. Well, not a brand new truck, but you can go cash out on the truck, no truck payments, blah 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 blah. So that was my thing. If my Maroon truck broke down, that was the goal. But I had bought this trailer. Like I was sitting cozy, I was sitting fluffy. When I had first signed on to the carrier that I'm at now, I was probably sitting there like 30-something thousand. But I had this probably a smidgen more. But I was using the dry van, and the market was still down at this time, so I wasn't really making no money. The miles wasn't adding, everything just wasn't adding up. So when I first came on this carrier, I picked the dry van because the reefer trailer that they were trying to give me, I didn't feel comfortable with it. It just wasn't. I'm picky, I'm choosy, I just didn't want it. I should have just took the trailer. What up, Manny MVP? I should have just took the trailer and ran with it and got the trailer fixed, dumped a couple $1,000s in and kept rolling. Now, if I would have done that, everything that I'm about to talk about, like, it wouldn't have happened if I would have done it that route. But we live and we learn. I shouldn't have been picky. I should have just leased the trailer. The trailer would have been mine in 2 years. I should have just leased it and fixed it, blah, 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 but I didn't. So, whatever. That happened. So I in about a month and a half after being with this carrier, I went and bought my own trailer, and that kind of took my little money I had put away, because I had to do some extra stuff too, because I wasn't really making no money like with the dry van crap. Like I was losing money pulling dry van at this time. Honestly, I was losing money. And if anybody's an owner operator here, you know what I'm talking about, man. You can lose money pulling loads and stuff like that. It just happens. So that happened, and when I got home, I had just enough money to fix my engine. Now, when I took it to the mechanic, when I got home, I made it home. I ran to 404 Trucker. Shout out to him. He sent me a link to a video that might be the issue, what's going on. Maybe I don't have to replace the engine yet. Crankcase or something like that. It's a video. I'm gonna rewatch it again, and before I go snatch the engine out of that truck, I'm gonna watch that video, and I'm gonna take it to another mechanic to get a third opinion before I snatch the engine out of that truck. What happened? So long story short, man, I humped all the way home from North Carolina to Houston. I stopped probably like every 100 miles, between every 1 or 2 hours. I stopped, checked my oil and stuff like that. Still spilling out oil, still smoking, but I'm empty running home. And I wasn't finna try to risk running the load and it be late, because I can't run how I need to run with that truck at the time. So that's what happened with that. I made it home. I think when I ran to 404 Trucker, I was in Louisiana, and I was at the TA when I ran into him. I was like, oh shit, I know this dude. That's full, man. Let me holler at him, because he might know what's going on. Like, he seemed pretty knowledgeable. Let me see if he can give me a little insight of what's going on with my truck, because he got a Freightliner as well. You know, shout out to him. But he cool dude. We chopped it up for a few minutes. So I made it home, took it to the shop. They were telling me, it was like, man, the engine is gone, but we don't know if we know you need to do the mains and bearing rods and all that crap like that, but it was like, we don't know if the head is still good, so we gotta take the head off. He quoted me $12,000 to rebuild it, and then he was like, well, if the head is bad, it's gonna cost more. And I was like, man, I ain't got that. Whatever is more, I ain't got it. So he called me a day later, like, man, the guy who redo the engines, like, he quit. I was like, man. But I think that was just bullshit, because I said I ain't had the money to redo the head. If the head needed to be redone, I just had the $12,000. Yeah, but some people can do it for less, bro. Like 20K that's a little steep. Maybe for a certain type of engine, but okay, so I'm gonna say this. with my DD15 and my Maroon truck, right now, I'm currently saving to exchange the engine. But before I do that, like I said, I'm gonna get a third opinion at one of my relatives' shop. I'm gonna get a third opinion, and once I get that third opinion, I'm gonna snatch the DD15 out of it, throw it away, sell it, scrap it, whoever want it, whatever. Get what I can for that, all that metal, right? So I'm gonna get what I can for that. So good thing I got a pickup truck at home, so I can just throw it on back of there and drive to the scrap yard. But so I'm gonna snatch that DD15 up out of it, and I'm gonna throw a Detroit 60 series in it. I'm gonna throw a Detroit 60 series in it, and they're gonna redo the wiring and everything like that. I already got a quote for that. I think I'm just gonna go that route, so I don't have to worry about a lot of these emissions and stuff like that. I'm gonna snatch all that stuff out and throw the Detroit 60 series in there, because you know, everybody knows about Detroit 60 series. They're cheap to rebuild. It costs about $7,000 to rebuild and stuff like that. Detroit 60 series 10K reman head, right? Exactly. And that's what I plan on doing. Get that 60 series, man. I found a place that sells a Detroit series 60 series 60, whatever the hell. I found a place that sell them for like anywhere between 5 to 8,000, 5 to 85, anywhere between 5,000 to 8,500, and it comes with a 2-year warranty. So if I can't get that engine fixed in that truck, I'll just go ahead and yank the engine out and boom, do it like that. That's the plan with that. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what that is, and that's why I'm in this new truck now, that I got a horrible deal on, but I didn't have a choice. But only upside of that is the truck note is only $1,000, and I'm gonna say this: both trucks are automatic. I'm gonna say this: I'm still paying on that Maroon truck. I only got like 17,000 left on it. And the crazy thing about it, that's why I tell a lot of people out there, man, save your money. You can still ball out and have fun. Just save your money, man. Put some money aside, because you know you can easily lose your business, you know, by not being financially, you know, smart or responsible with your money. Now, I don't blow money like crazy. You can look at the things that I own in my possession and stuff like that, and the things that I do. If anybody really knows me, they know I live at a low cost. All my bills are pretty much low. Even with this extra truck note, my bills are like probably like $4,500 a month, and I make about $4,000 to $5,000 a week with this reefer and stuff like that. So with that being said, even with breakdowns and etc., I'm fine. I'll be okay. I can manage. I just need to get in this truck so I can keep everything straight, keep all the bills paid, keep all my baby mamas happy. Yeah, I said baby mamas. You know, everybody want their money and need their money, and I get that. I need mine too. So that's pretty much what's going on with that, man. That's why I'm in this new truck here. And this truck got 640,000 miles on it. Got it at 632. Been running in it for 3 weeks. Check engine light on it. I'm gonna show y'all what's going on with it. 2K a month. That's really good. That's really good. 2K a month. I mean, it's not good if you're a company driver, depending on how much you make. But on the up and out here, you doing damn good, bro. Now, I got 2 active fault codes I'm about to show y'all. The first one is the status is active. I got it diagnosed yesterday. The motor control module, turbocharger, speed below threshold, high box, spin code 103. The count, it happened twice. I guess the count of it, I'll show y'all in a second. And this didn't matter. The DPF regeneration thing, that was like a regen, which my truck, that don't even, that's nothing. My soot level is everything, that's low, so that's good. We got the turbo control circuit field open, and that spin code 641. I'll actually show y'all the shit. if y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can see it. See, there's one that's permanent down here, so it's some damage going on around the turbo or one of the parts in this truck. So right now I'm in New York. I got a load going to 2 stops, one in Florida and next one in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So that's the plan, to get home and buy these parts I need, and I'm gonna change them out myself. I'm thinking I got a warranty on this truck, so even though I don't want to use it and I want to, fix it myself, I might just use the warranty. But what was the turbo code again? The turbo code, it was 2 of them, my man. The first one was turbocharger speed below threshold high box, quotation high box. The spin code on that was 103. And the second one was the turbocharger control circuit failed open. The spin code is 641. 641. Yeah, 641. But that's what's going on in a nutshell, man. I'm just trying to let y'all know what's going on and what can happen in this industry, man. Because it's like one day you can be up, one day you can be down. Because I'm gonna say this, man. Like since I've been an owner operator, man. I'm gonna say this: I've had over $50,000 in my bank account on 2 different occasions, and on another occasion I had XYZ, and I done ran through some money, but it wasn't because of tricking off and shit like that. The money I ran through, honestly, I'm gonna say that when I was with Landstar, I saved up my first $50,000. I was gonna buy another truck at the auction. It was a 2007 Peterbilt with 500,000 miles. It was an automatic with a Cummins engine in it. It was like 3 of them, and they went for like 17.5. Now I'm not a fan of Peterbilts, like nothing like that. I'm Freightliner, Kentworth. I like those. Peterbilts are okay. I'm just really not into the long, stupid hoods. But I like the Freightliner classic hoods. They long like the Pete's. But what was I saying? What was I saying? You listening to me or you doing that? What was I at?
You was talking about how you don't fuck off your money.
Yeah, so this I'm gonna say where my money went. Some of my money went. That time when I was about to buy the truck and I wanted my dad to drive and my aunt to drive in that truck, they didn't trust me enough because I haven't been on an op or in the running my own shit long enough, so they didn't trust me. They didn't want to rock with it. And sometimes it's like that. Your people just don't trust you enough yet, and sometimes it be your own people, even though you can show them numbers all day. And then some people, they just don't want to, help you grow or whatever the case may be. But my thing is, I wasn't trying to slave anybody to work for me or nothing like that. It's like, I want you to work for me so you can get where I'm at, because both of them were in bad situations as far as the company they was working with and stuff like that. And so so being that my dad didn't come work for me or my aunt didn't come work for me at the time, they were scared. Being that my dad didn't come work for me, it kind of put me in a what up, Cooley? Being that my dad didn't come work for me, I kind of had got depressed and I fell in the funk, honestly. So I had took like 6 months off. I didn't work for 6 months. This was at Landstar, my last 6 months at Landstar. I did not work at all. I did not work at all. And being at that time, my bills was like $3,500 a month. You do the math, 3,500 times 6, that's about 20,000 or a smidgen over 20,000. So my money went from just sitting at home on my ass when I shouldn't have, but that's my fault. I can't blame nobody for that but me. It was another time when I sat at home and I lost a lot of money, but it's not, it just shit happens. You know what I'm saying? You wanna take time off and be there for people and stuff like that. And I don't blame anybody for my mishaps. It's like it's a learning curve. Even though you got stuff going at home, and until your truck and trailer is paid for and your bills at home are low, you shouldn't be taking months and months off from work. Like, that's just my personal opinion, and I would tell that to anybody. So yeah, I ain't fuck off no money, man. Like, I don't have a Mercedes sitting at home. I don't have a BMW sitting at home. I don't have a Tesla or nothing like that. All my vehicles at home are paid for. I have a 2008 F250. I have a 2004 GMC Yukon. I had a couple of I had a Buick that I bought when I was with Landstar. It was like a 2003 Buick Regal. I paid $1,000 for because I didn't have a car at the time. I didn't care for a car, so I bought a car, and I ended up giving that Buick, to my brother when he got out of jail, and I gave my other brother. It sounded like, once I started saying it, it sounded like I spent money. I didn't pay shit for those cars. I had 5 cars at one point in time. The Buick I paid $1,000 for. The Cadillac, the 2005 Cadillac I got from the auction, I paid $900 for. The 07 Cadillac I paid for, I paid like $1,900 for it. Those 3 cars right there, I end up kind of giving away to my people when they, 2 went to my brothers when they got out of jail, and 1 my mom wanted to buy from me. So I wasn't fucking off money like people would think, or I don't think everybody is fucking off money when they end up in a bad situation. Because when I came home when my truck was broke down and stuff like that, and I end up having to get a loan from my cousin. Luckily, my cousin was able to help me out, and he was in position. I ended up having to get a loan, and I had the money to get another truck, but as I'm sitting home and bills are coming, it's eating at my pockets. It's like damn, like shit. It's like I was contemplating on letting the Maroon truck go. Say, nah, I'm gonna keep paying. I'm gonna get that motherfucker fixed. My mom and my homeboy, they gonna come fuck with me when I get the truck fixed, because I'm gonna actually get a 3rd truck soon too. Because the Maroon truck is, like I said, it's almost paid for. It's gonna pay for itself. My mom is coming on for sure. Hopefully my partner come on too, and work for me and stuff like that. And I'm trying to help my homeboy. I'm trying to help him get in a position like me. And everything I'm going through, my ups and downs, I tell them. All my close friends know, because they are aspiring, owner operators. They want to do better in life. They want to be the breadwinner. They want to be the, they just want to be able to take off, when they want, instead of calling to ask somebody, can they take off, and blah, blah, blah. If they want to stay home for 2 or 3 weeks, you can do that. I'm just trying to put people in a position like that, like I did with my dad. You have the same truck you have at Landstar. No, I don't have the same truck I had at Landstar, bro. It's a whole nother truck. It's a whole nother truck. You might have to catch it on the replay, bro. Like, I'm breaking down everything. But yeah, I almost lost it all, man. So, but don't be scared to get used trucks and stuff like that. Just do your due diligence, man, and have a mechanic go check that truck out and stuff like that. If you ain't pressed for time, and then boom, 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 kind of like I was, really low key. I should have used my I used my personal credit for my last truck and this truck. I should have used my business, because my business credit score is like a 760 or something like that. That's what I should have done. But we live and we learn. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. I don't know everything, and I'm not here, claiming I know everything. I'm just giving y'all bits and pieces of my story that I feel like can help guys out, when they come into the side, because they get to seeing these $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 checks, and they get to in the strip club, tricking money off, blowing it. Nah, you put that money up, because you're gonna need it eventually, and you're not gonna make that money every week. Like this full week, I only did 1 load, because Walmart, I was late, and it wasn't my fault, it's the shipper fault. But shit happens. So my check next week gonna be probably like $1,000. But I'm gonna make that up next week. I don't know if anybody got any questions or want to, shoot me in the foot, because I mismanaged my money, and I'm telling y'all about my downfalls. But if y'all got any questions or anything like that, y'all can drop some comments. I did drop my email in the beginning of the video. I'm gonna drop it again for anybody who want to link up or talk to me. My email is TWON Williams WILLIAMS 32 at gmail.com. That's my email. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check it right now, see if anybody then sent me a little email, man. Let's see. No, nobody yet. I'm still waiting. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go and get up out this live, man. I'm gonna keep making videos, bro, man. Catch if you missed anything, catch it on the replay. Yeah, man. So y'all hit the like button and all that good old stuff, man. I don't usually say that, but hit the like button, subscribe, and all that extra good old stuff, the bells and all that, so y'all know when I go live and drop videos. Hey, Brad, for me, get on the low board like DAT. They require they do require your MC number. Yeah, we live and learn. We make mistakes, bro. You know, it all is like, I'm gonna say this: when I was a company driver, I never made that type of money before in my life. When I was making that kind of money, I was working like freaking 70 something hours a week, seeing $600-700 checks. But you know, when I first started driving and became a company driver, like I was like, cause my relative was like, man, I just got paid $900. I wanted to be a truck driver, like $900. Man, I don't know what I do with $900 check, man. With the group, like that really ain't no money, but to me at the time it was. And it's like I done ran through money as a company driver, hitting up outlets and stuff like that. So it's like when you first start getting money, you do stupid stuff, and then you learn from your mistakes. But once I started on the operator side, it was no mistakes. It was no mistakes made, far as putting my money away and stuff like that. I always had money put away. I've been good at saving money since I was a kid. But I'm gonna go and get up out of here, man. It's your boy Bread Truck. Y'all keep between the lines, everything will be fine. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.